What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing well, and everybody knows that it's summertime, and for serious basketball players, this is the time to really get better, hone in on your skills, know what your weaknesses are, improve on your weaknesses. But no matter what you do, whatever position you play in basketball, shooting is the most important skill in the game, because without shooting, you don't put points on the board. So today we're going to be talking about a couple of things, a couple of games and drills that we do in order for our shooting drills to be more game-like. Now, when we look at shooting drills to make it more game-like, we want to add a few things into it. So we want to make it more, number one, randomized. We want to make it so that there's a reactionary component to it. But then, number three, we want to make sure that they get a game-like read, something that's similar to a game. Either there's a defender closing out on them, or there's an open man, they pass it and they have to replace and then catch the ball and shoot. But today we're going to be talking about a few different ways that we incorporate pressure and able to make the drills a little bit more game-like. So here we go. The first one that we're going to be talking about is Beat the Pro. So when we talk about Beat the Pro, I think that this used to be called Larry Bird when I was growing up. So the game is very simple. The game could be up to anything that you want. Let's say it's up to 10, right? If I make one shot, it's 1-0 William Lowe, 1-0 William Lowe, 0 is Larry Bird, okay? So every time I make a shot, it's only 1 point. Every time I miss a shot, Larry Bird could get 2 points, or he could get 1 point, okay? So in order to make the game a little bit harder, you want to make it so every time that you miss, there's a penalty. So that in order for you to win, you have to make 10 shots, or in order for you to lose, you only need to miss 5 shots. So that puts a lot of pressure on the players immediately. Very fun game, and there's very many ways of making there's many varieties of doing this game. So, but that's the most basic one. So point system is very, very important. So the next one is a numbers game. So going away from the point scoring system, I may say that number 1 is a crossover, number 2 is in and out, number 3 is a behind the back, number 4 is between the legs. I'm just making it up. So I may give a player random numbers like 1, 2, 4, and then they have to do a combination of those three moves and then shoot. It could be a combination of 2 moves. It could be a combination of all 4. It's really up to you. And I had the player shooting from different spots on the floor every single time. So his brain is really working in overdrive in order to concentrate on what I'm saying and in order to process where on the court he really is. So that's an awesome, awesome way. So we call that numbers game. And then the last one that I'm going to give to you today is called plus minus. So this one is an awesome way to kind of, again, put pressure on your players. So, for example, I'll say that you start at 5 points, okay? For every make you get 1 point. For every miss you get, it's minus 1 point. So your goal is to get up to 10 on the point score system. If you get to 0, you lose. Okay, so that's another very good way of adding pressure. It's another point system in order to make it a little bit more tougher on the players in order for them to remember what's going on. So there's 3 ways of putting a little bit of spice or a little bit of variety into the kind of drills that you do. Hopefully this has been helpful. I know that this may not be something new, but what I can tell you is that, again, there's many varieties to this. So depending on a move that you may be working on, or say, for example, it's a read that you're looking. So again, I'm just going to give you an example. You're working on a down screen, okay? You're working on curling off that down screen, or maybe popping or changing off that down screen, okay? Let's use Beat the Pro here. So every time we pop off that down screen, a miss, okay, that's 2 points. A make is 1 point, and I've got to win that drill in order for me to feel like I'm a little bit more confident, so that translates into the game. So again, hopefully this has been beneficial for you. 3 different ways to spice up your shooting and make your summer as productive as possible. Guys, we'll see you next time.